Kanye West, no longer a billionaire. Hey guys, welcome back to the log. And I am here today to give you another update on what has been going on in the entertainment world. Now, Kanye West, legally known as Ye, or Ye, however you want to pronounce it, he has made himself the center of attention when he made some tweets the other day and upset a few persons, right? So we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to give my one personal view, and you guys can just leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe if you haven't. So let's go, guys. Alright, so via TMZ, they posted an article saying Kanye West is no longer a member of the 10-digit club. He's lost a fortune as a result of Adidas pulling the plug, not to mention the other partnerships that have dissolved. It goes on further to say Forbes made it official Tuesday, that is today, saying Ye had lost his billionaire status in the wake of Adidas ending their partnership with the guy. While Adidas on its own might not have technically torpedoed his billions, they say it's a combination of several deals, including Gap falling apart of late. Forbes does note that it was a huge part of his wealth and the final nail in the coffin. Now, after all this fallout, Forbes claims Kanye West's net worth is somewhere in the ballpark of 400 million. This is a huge dip from where he was a couple years ago when his net worth was valued at around 1.3 billion, with a measure of his public assets in consideration. The majority of Kanye's riches are now coming from a selected few sources, Forbes saying, including real estate, liquid cash, his music catalog, and 5% stake in, the Kim Kardashian schemes ban. The article goes on to say it is unclear how much of his money was wiped out by just Adidas, but you gotta imagine it was a pretty penny worth. Considering the company says they're losing nearly $250 million in net worth profits by cutting his shoe off just in the fourth quarter alone. Forbes also goes on to note that this is what is the end of a long and acrimonious saga they've endured with Kanye pertaining to his billionaire title. He's always claimed he was worth more than what they pegged at him, even though the outlet stood by its findings. So Kanye was even, accusing Forbes, saying that he worth more than what they're putting out, even though, the outlet stand by their findings and proofs. And even the outlet itself, Forbes, on their website, they posted that the superstar rapper no longer has a place on the Forbes billionaire list. Now that his lucrative deal with Adidas is over. So, say this is a huge dip just by Adidas alone. And it's not even Adidas alone cut ties with him, because I understand say Balenciaga, they cut ties with him also, as well as a couple of other persons. Him upset a good amount of person because of the anti-Semitic comment we made the other day. And Kanye West has been doing a lot lately. He has been upsetting a lot of person unapologetically from the other day. And just by violating or, going against the white, you see how much power that carry? He make anti-black comments, and he never carries so much weight, because the other day he was wearing a shirt saying that white life matters, and he upset the black community. He made criticism against the black too. Understand? And we never hear so much things, he might lose so much things, but just by him going to make comments against some white folks now, that alone was enough for them pull the plug on him. They basically are cancel Kanye right now because he might lose a lot. He's losing a lot. I know he's pretending like it don't affect him, but he's losing a lot, and he even got banned from Twitter and Instagram. So they're trying to silence him, just like what they did with or censor him, just like what they did with Trump the other day. And to be fair, I can't even really say I'm sorry for him, because he has been going on with a whole lot of rants, and him just talk in mind. Him not care who him want upset. Him just talk about things and no even business. Him call out people. Him come straight forward. If him a talk to you, you're gonna say you are you. You look how him this up Pete the other day. Him go on a rant when him a this Pete the other day. And him just have a business. This Kanye is a man who just talk with it on his mind and him not care. But I guess now I have to go slow down, reevaluate himself and come back. I know he have to go do some serious ASS kissing right now, and he have to go do some serious apologizing. He have to go beg back for some of them deals there, because he lose a lot, especially with Adidas. And I know say him dare them say them can't drop him from them company, them can't drop him from them company or from the partnership. And it's like Adidas come out and say, all right, watch what go on. So I could go to that article now. Alright, so continuing with the article, the Forbes magazine reported that Tuesday, October 25th, Adidas finally broke its silence and ended the relationship. That move will cost them big, but even more. So they're saying that the move for Adidas, it will cost them big, it will affect Adidas big time, but even Kanye I go feel it more. You know? Alright, so that move will cost them big, but even more. Immediately knock him out of the billionaire ranks. So just by Adidas cutting partnership with Kanye was enough to lick him off of the billionaire list. So that we should say Kanye go feel it more than Adidas. Alright, the article goes on to say Adidas does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech. And they're saying that Ye's recent comments and actions have been unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous, and they violate the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. They goes on to say, after a thorough review, the company has taken the decision to terminate the partnership with Ye immediately and end production of the Yeezy brand products. Alright, I'm sure no say them they just get up and end it, because a couple days ago we heard said the partnership with Adidas and Kanye has been placed under review. So I know them do a lot of looking into. They review the losses and the benefits. Them take a lot into consideration before them come out with this decision. But this article continued to say, just days ago, the rapper come fashion entrepreneur Kanye West challenged Adidas to drop him following a week-long barrage of anti-Semitic remarks made on social media and in national media appearances. Now, I'm going to talk about this. Imagine you going on international television and are going on national television and going on social media all over. I dare somebody, I challenge somebody where you partner with, who are bringing most of your income, and you challenge them to drop you. And you are both, basically you show yourselves like you're God, or you're above them. So basically Adidas, me sure them take a lot into consideration, but them approve to him saying can't just get up and say what him want because him feel for say it, or him feel like him too rich or whatever. So them approve to him say, yeah, we are gonna lose a portion of money, yes, but we don't need this kind of behavior, brother. He might do too much, he might go on too much. So them show him say, yeah, we can't tolerate certain level of action from you. And plus, that gonna look bad pan them to pan Adidas if them to continue partnering with him, if him continue to go on. So because in other areas or other partners that Adidas have were being affected. Because remember, you know, if Adidas support Kanye making anti-white comments or anti-black comments, you know, other people who partner with Adidas are going to fall out with Adidas, because it would be like the Adidas support Kanye by standing by him, or, you know, when them keep on to be partners with Kanye. So them have to do what them have to do. Them have to do what's best for them company, have to save for themselves, because other people that actually cut off Adidas if Adidas they stand with Kanye. So them basically have to take a stand, right? So the article continues to say, I can say anti-Semitic-ish, you know, that SHIT word, and Adidas cannot drop me, the rapper said. So that is what Kanye is saying. He's saying, I can say anti-Semitic whatever, and Adidas cannot drop me. So he illegally goes by the name Yeah, you know, and he was on the Drink Champ podcast earlier this month, and that is what he was saying. He had worked with Adidas since 2013 on his Yeezy line of super expensive, super popular sneakers. Thought he was untouchable, so they're saying that because them work with Adidas from 2013, him thinks him be untouchable, so him go and him challenge up Adidas, and them show him say, yeah, we are gonna lose, but we can drop you because we don't need this kind of behavior. You understand? I mean, know him regret it, but him now will come publicly and say, you know, me mess up Jano Star, you know, want a second chance or whatever. Him now will come and say that. Him will probably, you know, sneak around and take time, work back in way in, or try negotiate with them, or come up with some form of compromise to get them forgiveness. Alright, and the article goes on to say that Adidas get an estimate of 48% of its sale from the Yeezy products, that is from Kanye, you know, product line, according to investment bank Cohen. It was even a bigger deal accounting for. So for Kanye had a bigger portion of the partnership because it accounts for 1.5 billion of his net worth. So this is basically saying that it's because of the partnership with Adidas why, you know, Kanye made it to the billionaire list. And that is proof of, and this clearly proves true, because just by Adidas cutting ties with him fall off. So them they have him up on the billionaire list, and just by them cutting ties with him, sure say, you know, them did keep him, and so him go violate and make that the comment. They mess up himself big time. I mean, no, I'm regret it. I mean, no, say after, because this is a huge plunge upon him financially, and this has sparked a lot of eruption in the on social media. He's even trending on Twitter, where, you know, this damn ye a trend on Twitter. So people, I'm gonna read some of the comments and what the people them over Twitter say. Alright, so one of the most trending tweets, this one says, damn ye, I don't understand how black people are upset that other races didn't and don't tolerate disrespect. They will get you out here. Black people, the only ones will let Kanye disrespect them and get mad when others don't. It's confusing. Which you can understand what a person here has said, because Kanye West did this the black people, the black community the other day. He was even wearing a white shirt saying white life matter the other day. And people did get upset and go on, but you never see him suffer a great loss like this. You know? People did us up on Twitter, rant and a rave and a go on and a cuss him out, yes, but you know, you're in a big company a come out and a say Kanye this, and you know, you're nobody come out and a talk too tough or carrying a weight. We just sit back and make him have him weight. And then he must feel like, say, yeah, him big and him mighty, him can go try that with the white community, with the white people them. But see, them cancel him immediately, you know. Another one says, damn ye, got $11 billion, is the richest black man in American history, and y'all hating. He is gonna be fine with or without you. Jesus wins. So this one is actually defending him. They're saying he have billion dollars. He got $11 billion. But how long your money gonna last for? 11 billion is a lot. But me sure not say Kanye live a very lucrative life. To maintain film things and film assets and certain type of lifestyle, it costs money, and where the main source of your money cut off, how long you think so you can maintain the high life there for? You have to go cut back a lot unless him come up with another lucrative deal. Or me here say my plan to make him one ecosystem. We're gonna have him one name brand houses and stores and all of that. If him can come up with that, well, he will be fine. He will be fine. But how long you think, say, if him not have no other plans for fall back on, how long you think him $11 billion go last for? One other comment, damn ye, because this is the hashtag they using. You saying, damn, ye really about to lose all his money. No more partnerships with these companies, mean his money gonna run out at some point. You see, this is exactly what I'm saying. So with him losing a great deal like Adidas, unless him can come up with another big deal, another lucrative deal, where he put him back on the billionaire list, his money gonna run out at some point, because as me say, me know film lifestyle and all I'm responsibility them for maintain. It not cheap, it not cheap. So how long $11 billions of dollars we him have? How long it gonna last? It's just a matter of a couple of years before, unless him can come up with something else to maintain the lifestyle, Alright, so it's a kind of feel bad for him, but you can't get on the net with the platform he got saying the dumb ish he be saying. Alright, so this person is saying that him feel bad for Kanye, but at the end of the day, him have a huge platform, a lot of followers, millions of followers. So you can't just get up and come on the internet and see a bag of things and expect say nothing now go come out, because you have people that listen, you influence people when they talk a certain way. You have other people who look up to him, you have people who will do what him say. So you can't just get up when you hold a certain status in this world. You can't just get up and say what you feel like for say, especially when you have influence on people, So this is what this user is saying. And he continue to say he been getting away with it for years. So basically, he say Kanye been a say this dumb ish all the while, and him get away. Him diss a lot of people. Him come out and him just talk in mind. Him diss the Kardashian them. Him apologize. Him come back. Him talk good about some of them. Him just get up and say what him want, and nothing not really come out there. But you see, somebody have to draw the line at some point, because him can't just get up and feel like say him can't say what him have to say and nothing can come out there because me big, rich and mighty. No, you hurt people's feelings and you cause a lot of damage when you see a certain things. And like me, where people hardly know, but me can just get up and say something and you not carry no weight. You're in a certain status and you're out there, people are look up to your people, I listen to your people, you influence a lot of people. You can't just get up and say anything. You have to be careful what you say, because one little thing from you, it carry a lot of weight and it will cause problem. You might go out and say I could start a riot, and you have people in some state, some country who will literally get up and start war just by him saying that. So you have to watch what you say, man. Alright, so moving on, I have included this short clip of Kanye, on the Piers Morgan show, where he was interviewing Kanye and he was, talking about the comments that he made. He was like, you can see that he's so arrogant. Him not see himself being wrong, and just the way how him talk back, you can see him just talk and him not care. And I think this interview also helped to influence a lot of decision with the big company they make to cut ties with him. Because at one point he was saying that, when the man asked him if he not feel hurt, he was like, no, that's why I said it. You understand? So I'm going to listen to the interview, just a little part, because I don't want the video too long, so I just listen. I'm gonna listen a part of it and you can continue. I'm gonna leave a link in the description where you can watch the full interview also.
We grow. You're not in charge of my growth. You're not in charge of my growth, Chris.
Okay, let me phrase it like this. I'm about to suggest to you how you may grow if you choose to grow this way. And you can ignore me. You can ignore me.
Pierce, how much money are you worth?
Not as much as you, sadly.
Exactly. So take my advice. Maybe you'll get richer.
I would love.
Hear all that talk the way I make. So, that's why I say, because and Kanye feel like because him having money, him can just get up and say what him have to say, and people have to listen to him and do what him say. You hear the attitude where him have, the type of mentality where him have. So basically, him have more money, he's worth more than Piers Morgan right now. So basically, I say Piers Morgan, if you listen to him and have nothing to say, take him advice, whether Piers Morgan support it or not. It's like him a push him advice from Piers Morgan. And him have to understand that things don't work. Not because you have your money, you can't just get up and diss people anyhow you want. Because you hurt people's feelings, you step on people's emotions, and you have to take that into considerations too. Especially when you go these people who carry weight in a high power, or we carry weight, or we have the ability to do certain things. You understand? But we'll continue listening still.
To take your business advice.
Why would I listen to you?
Well, why don't you hear what my advice is and then work out if I'm wrong? Can we do that deal?
Well, the thing is, you haven't given me any credit or a moment of reflection for the comparison that I made, the brilliant, if I do say so myself, comparison that I made to the cops pulling over one black person and locking everyone up.
I understand what you're saying.
And my tweet having issues. Wait a second, I wasn't done with the sentence. My tweet referring to all Jewish people, and I said, for the sake of this conversation, I will refer to the business people who have destroyed me and my people and my fellow creatives. But you didn't even accept that I gave you that. You tried to push me back into 1960.
No, I didn't.
You tried to push me back into last week.
No, I didn't.
Okay, do you accept that example that I gave you?
I understand completely the example you gave me. I think all racism is wrong.
So I feel that we've grown.
I would like you to reflect.
I feel we've grown.
If you
feel we've grown.
If you've now changed what you wanted to say originally, my question for you is, do you now regret saying DEFCON 3 on Jewish people? Are you sorry you said that?
No.
I think it matters. You should be.
Absolutely not.
All right, people, you hear him say him not sorry. You hear Piers Morgan ask him about the comment and him say him not sorry. Him update every day so that him must him tweet every day, him post every day, and him not sorry for what him say. So basically, him say what him want to say, and him not response. Him not care. But then when him say people start take it serious and him say how much people, start come at him. Him say him have to come back because at the end of this interview, him say him have to come back and indirectly apologize because the apology wasn't even sincere. He was just saying it because him realized him start hurt some real feelings right now and probably he was forced to say it. But you can see say he must say him sorry for the people them feelings. Well, basically he's saying that he is sorry for the feelings when him hurt, but he's not sorry for what him say. He's sorry for all of the people who feel hurt, but him still not apologize for what him say. You understand? So I could pray the video some more and we get what I say.
I will say I'm sorry for the people that are hurt with the DEFCON, the confusion that I call. I feel like I cause hurt and confusion. And I'm sorry for the families of the people that had nothing to do with the trauma that I had been through, and that I use my platform where you say hurt people, and I was hurt. Yeah.
It's an uncensored interview. You said something which you've now wished you hadn't said, and you've apologized. I actually think that says a lot about you, right? That shows you've got that ability to be self-aware, to understand when you cross a line. I think someone like you, with all your energy and creativity and your passion, you're going to say stuff. The way that you talk constantly and in such an extraordinary manner, you're going to trip up. You're going to say things the wrong way. I don't think there's anything wrong in when you do that, doing what you just did and saying, look, I'm sorry, I crossed a line, I apologize.
I want to say that it's wrong to hold an apology hostage, and I got to let go of that and free myself of the trauma and say, look, I'm just going to give it all up to God right now. and say to those families that are hurt, you know, I really want to give you guys a big hug, and I want to, I say I'm sorry for hurting you with my comments.
Alright, so guys, as you can hear, he apologized, but he was apologizing for the feelings that when him hurt, the feelings that got hurt by his comment. He wasn't really apologizing for the comment that he made. So basically, him say what I'm saying, him not sorry about that, but him just sorry for all who feel away. But coming down to the end of the interview, he was saying that, you know, he wish he could give the people who are hurting a big hug and whatever, and him just gonna leave everything up to God. So he was starting to sound sincere there. So in a way, because it's like him kind of realize now the gravity of what him say. You know, like him realize he make a big mistake, and you know, he was in his feelings because him say him feel hurt. So because him feel hurt, him just come out and talk about things and start hurt back a lot other people. And you can't really, and in every way you can't fight fire with fire. You understand? And basically Piers Morgan was saying that you can say what you have to say, but you know, just say it in a certain way. Because I don't like to nobody try silence him, but the way how him go about things and him just go and just talk what upon him mind and just no response after that, you can't always do it and just expect that nothing now go come outside. You hurt real people feelings, and especially when they say when you're in a them big partnership, you have to watch where you talk. Because you know, people were not only Kanye partner with Adidas, so people were partner with Kanye with Adidas where feel hurt by Kanye's statement. If Adidas was stay in partnership with Kanye, Adidas are going to start to feel it because them other partners are going to start pull away from Adidas. So them have to make a decision to save for them company. So even though parting ways with Kanye are going to cause them probably look into it and say them have more important partners that they need for hold on pan than Kanye. So them have to make a decision. Because in all of the rant and raving where they are going, Adidas never really come out and say nothing. That's why the article say Adidas finally break them silence and just decide say the only thing them they come out and say is that the partnership under review. And because of that now Kanye they start style them up and go on with a bag of things same way. And now today them come out and say them have to go cut tie with him because you know his behavior unacceptable and the speech and the comments them will make it hateful and you know distasteful and it hurt a lot of people and them not tolerate all of them something. And at the end of the day them have a values that them have to live up to. But when I start what Kanye see how everything played out and him learn from this and just know so that because you have your money you can just get up on this or you feel for this and say what you have to say. You have to just be mindful that you have a big platform and you carry a lot of weight. What you say carry a lot of weight, so you have to just be careful. Anyways guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.